Hello all and welcome back to Kraos Gaming. I'm continuing my NoMundane Run of Skyrim, in which I'll only be using magic for combat. In addition to that, I won't be using any of the...
There you are. I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to let you know that Ankano's been asking about you. I think he's looking for you. I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right? Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it? You're welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Well, Arcano's kind of been a jerk anyway, so... So among the no-mundane skills that I'll be using are sneak, specifically sneak, because I consider sneak eventually to be so powerful that there's no way it's natural. It's got to be some kind of magical bonus.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. I sure know. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it. Not within society, no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Thalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago. He didn't like the Archmage, hated dealing with him, hated having to answer to him. Thalion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
And apparently I've already trained. I don't remember doing that. Okay. Alright, so last time...
Until next time.
I went into Sarthal, and we found some kind of strange orb, and the head of the college wanted me to come talk to this guy
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Find out more about it.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that. He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself. Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave.
Alright then.
Alright then.
Guess I'm gonna go to find this Ortho character and see what...
You there.
Oh.
I have questions for you. You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthal, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns. Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college, alone, to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Wow. Alright, so I need to now get out here and bring up my map to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. So this is kill the dragon, here's find the helm, find the copy of the Waters of Oblivion, this is Felglow Keep. So Felglow Keep is southwest. Alright, so, and then there's this one down here, which is find the Galdor Amulet Fragment, which I already did, but it may be there again. And then here is find Shalador's writings. So these two are kind of close to one another, and I might be able to go through the Valtheim Towers to find my way up there. But one of my intentions had been to come here to complete quests that were hopefully of a more appropriate level, since I died horribly in a couple of the things that I was doing. So I'm going to fast travel to Sarthal, and from here I'll travel to Ingvild, and if I encounter creatures in Ingvild that are too powerful for me, then I'll make my way back and go grab the books instead. So one of the things I'd mentioned, I'm using a different recording device. I specifically make sure I'm going the right way, sort of. Alright, it's not new, but it is new for this use. It's a Zoom H1, which has the capacity to be, oh, that's a cat. I'm just going to keep running. Has the capacity to be a USB microphone. And so it has, oh my, lots of cats. It has a deeper range on it than the headset mic that I had been using. And I think it sounds a little better. The downside to it is that its inputs, rather than being focused, are multi-directional, and so it's going to increase the amount of ambient noise that it picks up, and that means that it's possible that keyboard and mouse clicks are going to be more apparent, and this is going to hurt, isn't it? Oh good, I didn't die. Which is fine to an extent, but I'm worried that they'll get to the point of being distracting. I don't know that I've gotten barnacles before, so I'm going to pick these up real quick since I'm not currently in combat. Just in case. I'm trying to find more stuff that provides additional magicka. So one of the things I'd read or heard from other people who do things on YouTube is that if you're doing commentary, one of the... oh my, I don't think I'm going to be able to reach that. Nope. Alright, I'll worry about that later. Is your microphone. That it's going to be a very big part of it, since a voice is a big piece of what you're doing. And the headset mic that I had been using was kind of like a business class thing. I'd gotten it for some training that was online that I was participating in. It certainly worked well, in my opinion, as far as just being able to hear and stuff, but the sound quality wasn't great. I spent way too much time 2 nights ago playing with different microphone options for my current microphone, and found a fairly balanced... you gonna run away? Oh, come on. Fine. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to... where is it? Soul Trap. Because I still need to fill some... what do you call them? Still need to fill some soul gems. So, and wolves are pretty easy to kill. So I'm gonna take advantage of the opportunity to get in some soul gem filling. Anyway, I found some settings where there's a decent balance between, I thought there were more wolves than this, decent balance between being able to hear what I'm saying and keep the ambient noise down to a minimum, hopefully. Now, I think that my computer fan's actually fairly audible, but it's a white noise, and so it's not intrusive in my opinion. I did notice that on some of the higher settings for the audio input, the key presses were, some of the key presses were more audible, and that kind of was distracting in some of the testing I was doing, and I'm hoping that's not the case now, but I might have found a decent middle ground. Time will tell. Alright, so here, I'm pretty sure we're looking for someone's... Alright, well, let's just check the journal. No, that's not it. Which means it's going to be one of the miscellaneous ones. Here we go. Oh, the Helm of Winterhold, that's right. So the Jarl of Winterhold wanted me to find the helm for him, so that, hopefully, I think he thought it would help improve his standing politically. So that's why we're here. Let's go see what's in here. Well, I was going to say it's pretty obvious that it's going to be undead, and then I had the thought that it might be ice trolls. And if it is, I'm probably going to have to leave, because the trolls that I fought earlier just, yeah, I got my butt kicked. I just didn't have the appropriate resources in terms of magicka, and in part the amount of damage I was doing to really go toe-to-toe with a, what do you call it, a troll. I mean, if I could keep them at a distance, I was okay, but it was taking too long to get a kill in. And so, trolls are not going to be a beneficial thing for me. I need to get better with my destruction spells. However, this looks a lot like a skeleton. And so long as all I'm fighting... maybe? As long as all I'm fighting is undead, I'll be okay? Yeah, this guy shouldn't be too much. Alright, where is he? There we go. Sweet. Okay. And I'm pushing myself up towards higher levels, which it's a matter of trying to balance that gaining levels to get more magicka and health with gaining ranks in your combat skills so that you're not leveling, so that you're not getting the critters in the game higher level too quickly. Unfortunately, that's not always easy to balance, and I've been doing a lot of different quest types. That's not right. I've been leveling a lot of skills, and so I'm trying to catch back up. Oh, joy. Yeah, this isn't good. Especially not with a caster. Ow. Ow. Alright. Get moving, fella. Alright, so let's see here. I should have a staff of something. I don't know what it does per se, but... it gets me killed because I'm not paying attention to my health. Alright, so I need to be a bit more careful there. I started a fight where apparently I was drawing multiple opponents, and that was not wise of me. Well, it is undead, it's not trolls, so at least there's that. That's encouraging, frankly. And it can be a little quicker, because I know sort of what I'm going to be running into. Alright, so there's the first Restless, who is far enough away that casting does not immediately give me away, which is good. Oh, come on! 2 shots prior to that went straight. This one, it decides it's going to run into the edge. That was not cool. Alright, so I'll let my... Oh. I'll kill this one. just because, and then I'll let my magic regen so that I've got full magicka when I go in against the ghost. And rather than just sitting there so that additional enemies can come around the corner and attack me, I think I will shoot and retreat immediately and see if that doesn't give me a better chance of survival. Oh, we got somebody in the distance there who I'm gonna miss. Yep. Magic has so much a higher cost to its misses than does just archery, which is frustrating. Alright, so I've got stuff coming. I'm going to try and back off. Hopefully I can keep my sneak going. Good. So now I'll let my magic regen, and we'll just be methodical about this rather than trying to... Oh, still got somebody coming back. Once that goes to that, I should start regenning quickly because it should consider me out of combat. Yep, that's happening. So now I can start in on the ghost. Oh, missed. Is it saying oh wow. I was not expecting to kill in only 2 shots given how hard that other one had been. But that'll work for me. And because, well, oh, that's, yeah, because there are multiple paths here, I'm more likely to take the other path that was off to the left that I started with last time. Because it's, usually, multiple paths are going to not be the correct way, so to speak. The primary paths are usually where the multiple paths are, and when you have this one offshoot, it's usually not the primary path. So we'll shoot that, and I am detected, so as much as it does separate some things, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so that worked. Got that done before something else showed up to assist. I can let my magic regen a little bit as I move forward cautiously. Alright, so that's where that one came from, which means there's probably another ghost. Yep. Alright. Which, yep, ghost. Oh, ghost takes 1 hit. Nice. Alright. So, did I get that one? I did get that one. Cool. Well, this is definitely easier than, well, I mean, doable. Those other 2 really felt like they weren't doable at all. What do we have here? Interesting. Yep, I was gonna say, I expect that'll start a quest. Alright. So I didn't really spend the time to read it because, well, I guess what I could do is read them in-game and then leave enough of it there for other people to read it if they pause the video later on, but cut out the rest. I'll have to do that with the next few journals. And I can always read that journal myself in a video later. But it sounded like a guy is performing magic experiments and liked the local girls of a town nearby. And I was right, so this is just a little side thing. It did start a quest, which is going to be beneficial to have done that first rather than finding out about it later. I don't know. I mean, I might as well track it. Oh, went too far. There we go. Since maybe that'll help me find them in here. I know that I've got something else that I'm doing as well, but... Alright, so this looks like it's going to be just one room. Yep. Alright. Okay. That almost looks like it's supposed to be a door, as does that, frankly. Although this looks more door-like. I'm gonna guess if it is a door, it's gonna be an exit, though. That I'm not gonna find a lever for it here. I do like that about Skyrim, the fact that the dungeons generally double back on themselves and give you exit doors. It's also nice that they tend to be... It maintains its spatial arrangement even as you switch zone. Oh, come on. Thank you. Spatial arrangement even as you switch zones. So there's... Wonder what's up. Yep, let's try and find out. Hopefully I don't kill myself. We'll do this so that if I do, I can recover. And I've had quite a bit of combat, so it's worth saving anyway. Just to be sure that if I die, I don't have to drag you all through that again. So I guess lockpicking is the other... Oh, I need to pay more attention. The other potentially mundane skill that I am using. But when I do my low magic run, I'm going to not be using lockpicking, just to sort of differentiate them strongly. And I could have not used... What shot the arrow? I don't know. I wonder if I just walked over it or something, or it's just weird. Anyway. Oh, nope, definitely something shooting. Okay, and die. Alright. So, lockpicking's probably the one exception to NoMundane, because lockpicking doesn't really become magical. It does, some of the perks can, but actually using it isn't. At which point I wonder if switching midstream isn't a functional idea. Actually, you know, thinking about it, lockpicking does make more sense in the mundane realm than it does here. So yeah, I'll switch midstream and just decide to... Alright, so what do we have down there? Looks like a ghost, but for now, I can read this. Huh. That's fairly disturbing. Okay. Yay. Good. Okay. Oh, no, we got another one. Where'd it go? It is interesting that they had a burial site that's been all women. Oh, come on, I missed. Where'd it go? I'm taking shots, but I can't tell from where. The colorations... Ah, there we go. Unfortunately, oh, this is a white. Alright. So the whites have even more health than the restless do. So this is going to be a long fight. Well, I can use the staff to... while I get some magicka back. Ah, if I can hit. There we go. So... be a bit of dodging left and right to avoid... Ah, but I can't dodge when I'm shooting, or I'll miss. Ow. And I should be really careful there, because... Come on. Alright, so now... if I come into my inventory, I think I can tell this to charge. That'll use... a soul gem. And this is a lower enough weapon that a petty soul gem works pretty well. Switch up here to healing, since I did take an arrow to the face. Alright, and then I can switch back to firebolt in general. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Get some arrows out of it. And I think I accidentally picked up an additional... Yeah. Alright. Wait a second, did I see something rusty? Oh, rusty arrow. Okay, that's not a big deal. Okay. So it is, I was just saying that it's interesting that the entire zone is, or the entire burial chamber thing appears to be used for female corpses. Yeah, this Arendelle guy is really disturbing. So, but further in, and maybe we'll find the helm. I expect we'll find him too. So, it's really blue in here. Oh, yep, there he is. Crap. I have no idea how strong he's going to be. But I leveled, so that'll help me get some magicka back. Yeah, possibly.
I cannot rest you.
I agree, so stop trying. Alright, so we'll level to get my magicka and health back. And magicka is what I want at this level. And I can get something, but yeah, I don't have runes yet, so I think I'm just going to hang on to this. Am I at the door? Is that why I can't move? And if you want to sit there and just toss spells back and forth, I'm okay with that. Unfortunately, there we go. Now I can actually hit you. So switch to the staff, which I don't think is going to be as useful against him, but we'll see. Come on. Dang, he moved. Ow. Well, that didn't hurt too much. I thought it was going to be more damage than it was. Sweet. Alright. So once again, switch up to healing. Don't care about necromancer's robes. Alright, ghostly remains. Okay, so that was interesting. Hopefully there's a helm in here. I doubt that's what that is, but we'll see. That looks more like it's going to be a soul gem. And alright. Yep, so Petty. Is this his last journal? Really? Oh, good. Alright. Sometimes those are trapped. They'll act like the the pedestal that the golden skull was on in Indiana Jones. Alright, so we've got a chest there, we've got a sleeper here, who is now disposed of. Excellent. Don't think I need a quill. The last journal. Well, he's an asshole. Alright, so ghostly remains, gold. Alright, and this is probably gonna... Ooh, new staff. Charming. I don't think that one's gonna be as useful. We'll see. Here's the helm I needed. Gauntlets I can disenchant. I don't care about reanimation, so I could take it and sell it, but it's not worth it in my opinion. Alright, and it doesn't look like there's gonna be a place to double back. It also doesn't look like I'm going to get the benefit. Oh, wait. I may have spoke too soon. I was going to say get the benefit of a word wall, but if there's more here, that might change. Although the farther I go, I feel like the more risk there is of something bigger that I'm going to have difficulty killing. Well, this is unfortunate. These must be more of the subjects that he talked about finding. Yeah. Not cool, dude. Alright. So, locked? Yeah. So since I'm not doing... Wait, but I have the key. Alright, so that's probably the way out, will be my guess. We'll see. We'll come this way first and see whether or not we end up having to go back that way. Is this... Yeah, that looks into the room where they were. So apparently, in addition to necrophilia, he added kidnapping. Or abduction, I guess you could say. What? Was it a circle? Or did I turn the wrong way? Alright, so this... here... Oh, okay, so that's all that was. Alright, that's fine. This might be the back way out then, since it heads up, not down. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay, so just up. And let's see. Up and up and up and up and up. There we go. Good. And then here we've got to... Yep. So this is going to be a back way through. And that's fine. It gets me out of here quicker. But, oh, hey, a chest. But it's locked, so I will ignore it. Because, yeah, the key doesn't apply. It's probably strange to not be doing something that would be that simple. But one, I mean, I need less skills that I'm working on, so that I'm not leveling as quickly. And two, I am trying to stick to the theme I set for myself. I think that can make a game more interesting sometimes. Granted, I've only played through Skyrim once before, but still trying not to make it too easy. It does mean that I'm going to get less loot, I suspect, but loot has not seemed, in my experience, to be as influential to gameplay in Skyrim as it is in a number of other RPG-style games. So, missing out on loot's not a big deal. Missing out on cash really doesn't matter. I'm not really using cash to buy ingredients for things, so... Alright, let's see here. I can go back here to turn in the helm, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll end here, and in the next one, I'll go get the books to continue the Mages Guild. Excuse me, Mages College quests done.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all.
Doubt it.
Can you believe that this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps others will listen. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck to you.
So, I need to assist one more person. I'm not sure if I already have quests for that, or...
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
So,
That
we'll
wizard
see.
is still at the inn. I can't believe Dagger allows him to stay there.
So I'll call this good once I get outside here. So, thanks all.